As I said earlier, like packaging makes a difference. You walk into those retail stores and in person and even online, we're constantly bombarded with content and products and you know uh call outs from brands, and it's overwhelming as a consumer. And so making sure that your packaging is actually really helping. What's the say? They say you have like 3 to 5 seconds to grab a consumer, right, and get them to understand your product. And making sure they have those key USPs on what's different about your product, what's unique about it, and why do they need it. So I think also testing packaging is really important. Now that said, I've also tested products that have failed, which it gives really great insight into future product development. So kind of a post mortem. If something doesn't work, I think it's really important to go back and look at why. You can always do something as a postmortem if it doesn't work, as well as my biggest, I love to say, I love to launch and love rather than launch and leave. So after a product has launched, making sure you're going back and what are consumers saying about your product, because you can always improve on something, always. And so going back, whether it be reading consumer reviews, looking at return rates and that sort of thing, I think is also really helpful.
Where are you finding the majority of your people that you're using to sample to get feedback on? Like, where are you finding these sample sizes?
When we were when I've done it scrappily, where if you don't have a certain demographic you're looking for, you just want, if you've got a pretty large target market, I've intercepted people in lobbies into office buildings and enticed them with a $10 Starbucks gift card, right?